right, we're going to be looking at the distributive property, and in class we looked at it with some variables first. And so the distributive property would be something similar to this: a number, parentheses, another number, plus something else. And we're going to look at some examples of it. But I like this way in class. I'm going to change colors on us a little bit. Because what you're going to do is you're going to do your B times your A. So we're going to do B times A plus, bring down the symbol I used, B times Y, which makes the word baby, and that's how we did it in class. And we're going to look at quite a few different examples of this. So we're going to start first by just looking at some distributive property only, and then there will be another video on solving with the distributive property sum for a variable. So let's first just look at doing some distributive property. Alright, so if I have 3 parentheses, and it can be any variable, m plus 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that. So my 3 times my m, because 3 parentheses m is 3 times m, bring down my plus, and then I'm going to do 3 times 4, which is 12. So 3 parentheses m plus 4 close parentheses is the same as 3m plus 12. Now, there can be variables where that 3 is or where that 4 is. And these can be longer. But the basics of it looks like this. And when we're summing for a variable, in 8th grade math at least, it's usually this, not too much more detail to this. Let's look at another one. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one a little bit different. So four, and let's do j minus 5. So again, I'm going to distribute that out. So 4 to the j, so that's 4j. Bring down my subtraction. 4 times 5, which is 20. All right. And so it can look like that. So I want to look at a couple more examples just of different kind of situations that you could see. So this is a very familiar one. So let's do negative 5 parentheses 4d minus 3. So this time I have a negative on the outside, which doesn't change anything except for I'm going to be multiplying everything times negative 5. But you'll notice that I have something in front of my variable, and we call that a coefficient. That's the number attached to that letter, attached to that variable, which means multiplication. So we're going to distribute. It's the same exact process. It may look a little different. So I'm going to do negative 5 times 4d. Okay, so this is 1. They go together. So negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. Keep my d. If you want to think of it this way, I have 4d, 4 times the negative 5 gives me that negative 20. Keep that variable. And then I'm going to distribute here. But because I have a negative out here, I'm going to do add a line, change a sign to make that a negative and bring down that plus. And negative 5 times negative 3 is a positive 15. You could have brought down that subtraction, and then it would have been negative 5 times 3, so it would have been minus a negative 15. But it kind of gets a little messy when we do it that way. So add a line, change a sign makes it an addition. And we just distributed it. We gave it the same way. And the variable doesn't have to come first. Sometimes our variable comes second. So let's look at, let's do 7 parentheses 6 plus 3m. So I'm going to do 7 times 6, which is 42, plus 7 times 3m, which is 21m. All right, so that is how we distribute. I hope that kind of helps you out a little bit. To be able to distribute and solve, watch my next video. All right.